Today I'm creating a one-page layout with two photos. I'm going to use a plain orange cardstock background. So I want to use some embossing paste to kind of decorate the background. Welcome back to Emilee's Paper Caper. My name is Emilee, and this is where we're all about scrapping our stash and getting some pages done. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon now so you won't miss any ideas. So I'm using some Heidi Swapp embossing paste. It's very pretty. And I have this stencil that has a variety of patterns on it. So I just want to create a bit of a background that will kind of dress up that plain orange cardstock. I love the color orange, and while it gets used for fall and Halloween type pages, there's rarely an occasion that I get to use orange for another layout. So today I am scrapbooking a couple of photos taken on our trip to Disney World last September. Audrey did a character meet and greet with Baymax, and so it's a very kind of fun set of photos, and I wanted to do something kind of bright and fun as something a little different. Now that the embossing paste is down, I can set that aside and let it dry. While it's drying, I'm going to work with my photos and my photo mats to kind of get ready to arrange the page. So my friend Abby sent me a couple of pocket cards, and I'm going to use those as photo mats. I just need to trim down the 4x6 photo so that it will fit on that 4x6 pocket card, and then I've trimmed another one of the photos down to, I think I did 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 square, and then trimmed that blue pocket card down to 4x4. I was really surprised. Abby sent me some happy mail and included these pocket cards, and they just are nice and bright, and I thought they would go perfectly with this page. The title, Baymax, that's on a pocket card that's in the stash that I'm trying to use this year. And I decided that I would just cut strips from that pocket card that I had the title on and kind of use it to embellish the page a little bit, kind of stretching that pocket card out just a little bit. Another thing I'm trying to use up this year is a box full of embellishments and just random things. Here I am with that box, and I'm pulling out a couple of photo corners as well as 4 buttons. I will use those buttons as kind of a photo corner, and then the actual photo corners, you'll see me add those to the page later. I decided to go ahead and add those to embellish a couple of the corners of the background page. The embossing paste probably took a couple hours to dry. I think you have to be ready to be patient for something to dry, but every once in a while I'm in the mood to try a little bit of mixed media on my pages, and I do keep things pretty simple, but I think the drying time is worth it. So now that things are dry, I can go in and assemble the page. I'm trying to make sure that a good portion of that embossing paste is still able to be seen, but I do end up covering up a portion of it. I think that's another thing you have to be ready to do, to cover up that background design just a little bit, and there's still plenty showing to give the effect I was looking for. So I've got my ATG gun, and I can just start adhering things to the page now that I know how I want them to be arranged on that background. Time for the finishing touches. I've got those buttons and some glue dots, so I'll adhere those to the corners. And then the last touch is a couple of chipboard photo corners that I decide to put in opposite corners of the background page. I will leave you with close-ups. Until next time, I hope you keep on scrapping, everybody. Thanks for watching.